Welcome back to cryptogains for another video. Let's talk about, hold on, get that looking good. Let's talk about Destra Network. This is an AI project that has the potential to do exceedingly well. My flipping thing's a bit wobbly, hold on. I'm gonna put this like this. Make sure it doesn't wobble that much. There you go. Oh, yeah. This is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money. I love AI projects, and I think there's so much room for AI projects to blow. And you have different types of narratives within the AI space. In a sense, it's weird. It's like they got their own little segments. So you have GPU rendering, you've got generative AI, which is, make me an image, make me a video. You've got the trading side of things, where you can train AI to do trading for you. There's a bunch of different things that you can use AI for. And I think the whole computational, even cloud storage as well, all of that stuff is going to be where the biggest part of AI grows and becomes massively popular. Why? And NVIDIA is a fine example. NVIDIA is blown up massively because essentially NVIDIA, or NVIDIA, whichever you want to pronounce it, is deep in. Just got to keep it real. NVIDIA provides, it's not decentralized. Let's call it CPIN. Centralized, what does PP stand for again? Centralized physical infrastructure. There you go. CPIN. So what NVIDIA does is they give you AI chips to help big companies, tech giants like Facebook and all these other ones, Microsoft, helps their infrastructures grow. Whether they're using software, whatever it is, they help their software and businesses grow because they're providing the tools, the AI chips. So I look at something like Destra Network, which is very similar, but in a decentralized way. We call it DePIN, Decentralized Physical Infrastructure. And that's what this is going to offer. Look at the top of the tabs. You got web hosting, you got NFT storage, DNS gateway, file storage. This can compete with Filecoin. This can compete with new projects like Aether Network. It's got the power to compete against like things like Render, R-E-N, Render, right? Because it's doing all of this. It says here the first on-chain one-stop solution for all your DePIN, cloud, and AI computing needs. At the core of Destra lies the power of Destra GPU network. So people are building a decentralized network for GPU computational power needs, whether it's to make an AI advance, whether it's for cloud storage, whatever it is. There's huge potential behind this project, and I understand why bigger influencers favor this. It says you got Destra AI computing mechanisms. Destra elevates these elements by decentralizing the centralized aspects through smart contracts. IPFS, which stands for Interplanetary File Systems. Filecoin blew up because of having this as an option. It's basically a very well-known type of file type, which makes it easier for people that are already in Web 2 to just come over and adopt it straight away, because you need IPFS when it comes to storing your files. So they offer this in a decentralized way. It's easy for people to pull over. That's what that's all about. Destra nodes. So it makes it more decentralized. Destra DNS, that's interesting. And Destra ENS gateway. I wonder if they will offer a VPN service in the future. Maybe they might. So just going to try and touch on this quick. Right now at the time of recording this video, is sitting about $245 million. This is a mid cap, but the low end of a mid cap. We have the opportunity to get on a decent project that could probably be a blue chip in the future. Look at the full market cap, the fully diluted, 260 million. So most of the tokens are already circulating, and I like that. Tokenomics are stunning. They're great. You don't have to worry about early investors that are in pre-sales, get invested tokens and constantly dumping the tokens. Most of that's already happened. So I feel like I'm getting this at a good price. When I'm looking at Aether, I love Aether. It's going to do really well. Aether Network. Is it Aether Network? Whatever it is. They have a similar market cap, 2 to 300 million, but fully diluted puts it 2-3 billion. I'm sure. Let's just quickly grab up Aether, because I want to show you the difference, right? And they both do similar things. Offer this whole cloud storage, GPU computation, all that sort of stuff, right? Look at this. Here's a fine example. Look, so market cap is 291 million, but fully diluted is $3 billion. There's $3 billion in this. Lots of tokens have yet to be released and be dumped on. I'm not saying Aethia is bad, it's going to do really well. But I look at Destra now and say to myself, hold on, I've got an opportunity here to actually get on a 244 million market cap, fully diluted 260. I'm not going to get massively dumped on. So I like the look of that. Or I'm just saying that more of the tokens are circulating, the tokenomics look better. There's a chance that this can actually do 100x and not have to sit in massive diluted market cap sizes where, later on you just see it sell off completely when people just keep getting the tokens and dumping. I don't know. Anyway, that's my thought on that. A beacon of true decentralization. So DSYNC transforms the conventional Web3 scene by seamlessly blending the decentralized cloud solution and GPU network into in a mutually, beneficial arrangement. The harmonious interplay optimizes AI computation to its peak efficiency, unified as a single entity. Okay, all these elements cover coverage to power the Destra network. DSYNC revolutionizes data storage, which is another important thing. How can AI advance if you can't store it? You need to. And I think the decentralized cloud infrastructures are going to be the one that allows that to happen in a better way. You picture Microsoft paying billions for or hundreds of millions for a warehouse, storing loads of different thingies, hard drives and stuff, and with all massive GPU power. This can do it in a better way because you have loads of people around the world with their own computers offering the space and storage and the GPU. So yeah, I can see it. Just real quick, distributed network guarantees data performance and distribution while mitigating risk linked to centralized servers. Okay, this is achieved through the utilization of cutting-edge technologies such as the interplanetary file system. Remember I told you that? Important thing right there. ENS Destra nodes and Destra's decentralized DNS. Our decentralized infrastructure ensures that your applications are built on a truly decentralized, secure, reliable, and transparent network. And they got a little logo here showing how things work, the DSYNC all through to the cloud storage. You got the ENS servers over there, which people might buy. You might get yourself a Destra ENS. It's like what's it called? Ethereum's name server. I guess it's like that. You can have your own little names and stuff. At least that's what I think. Anyway, you can come through this on your own time and look at it more. I just want to sort of break down the basics of what I'm seeing here. So Destra GPU networking. The Destra GPU network democratizes hash power. Contributors are rewarded through the proof of sync consensus based on the hash power they provide. Cool. Very clever. You've got the DNS. So let's read. Our decentralized DNS solution operates by linking Web3 domain names directly to file IDs in a decentralized storage network like IPFS, bypassing traditional IP addresses, base resolutions. This network relies on a distributed system of nodes run by our network validators. So I'm guessing you can grab a node if you want. Maybe it's something I should look into because I know they're good, way of passive income. You've got the Destra blockchain here. It says proof of sync consensus, which is the same thing I said before. So streamlining network efficiency through an API, validators report node performances directly to the blockchain, allowing a consensus algorithm to reward contributions accurately. Burping. Discover blockchain power. And then it says Destra. I'm going to not read it all. I just want to just sort of break down and touch on a few things here. You've got the cloud solution services in decentralized way, DSYNC distributed network, NFT storage solutions, which is interesting because I wonder if, I don't know, I think NFTs, we've only just begun. I think the gaming space can blow up because, everybody wants the hot gun and you want to sell your gun. If you do shoot and loots and extraction games, you can sell your items and stuff. Maybe NFT art becomes bigger. Maybe properties become a big thing with NFTs where people buy and sell their houses in NFTs. I think NFTs have just begun. I think we saw a little rally up and down for NFTs, but they will come back. So the network cutting edge solutions, it just breaks down a few more about what you can use it for and how it's going to help in many different ways. And they're just showing a different range of products, the network, computing mechanisms, the DNS, all of that stuff. What do you think? Drop your comments down below. Do you have this? Do you think it's worth the investment? You're not dealing with some crappy kind of high risk project. I mean, obviously there's going to be risk in most projects, but this one's a lower risk. So I'm just, going to take my chances on this. I still see an easy 50 to 100x in this. Maybe, let me get rid of that, 20, 50 to 100x. So again, 10x puts this at Where are we? 42. What's the market cap right now? Hold on, that's the supply. Here we go. 10x puts this at 2.4 billion. Very doable. It might go to the tens of billions. Maybe this is like a 40, 50x. You know? So 2.4, let's call it, even if it was 2.5, 20x is 5 billion. You know, 40x is 10 billion, something like that. I think it's doable. I think we will see these numbers for as long as AI becomes a demanding thing. So then 100x puts it at 20 billion, something like that, roughly, you know, just off the top of my head. Yeah, well, yeah, 24 billion. It's 100x times 10 times 100, 24 billion, and then this just sits about $26, which it could be doable. Look, 1 billion tokens in supply. I've seen coins that had 1 billion in the past, like your chain links. I know they do different things. And a Polkadot, but they had 1 billion tokens in supply, was sent about $30, $40, $50 in the last cycle. This could do it because of the supply. Look, I'm not going to say no more. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this. I think there's huge potential behind this. I might drop some more videos on this in the future. Was this helpful? Drop that like, give me subscribe. Have a good day. Become a patron. The link is in the info section. They saw this. I wanted to give a little breakdown more on this because, you know, we bought this. Patrons just saw the buy alert. And yeah, I just think there's big potential behind it. I can see easy money for this. You know, a $20,000, $10,000 investment, if you can afford that, turns to, you know, maybe $500,000, $1 million. Should it go to, I think, a 50x? Well, if you had $20,000 and it goes to does a 50x, that's $1 million. So yeah, links in the info section. Choose which tier you want. The market's going to heat up, I think, and I think AI coins are going to come alive. And all these opportunities that you've had to buy them at such a low price, I hope you haven't just missed it. Exclusive VIP partner tier unlocks all the posts. You won't miss nothing. You'll see when I'm buying, selling, staking, all of that stuff. Now's the time, because within the next 2 to 6 months, we might see massive pumps. And if you ain't seeing what I'm buying, well, if you're not part of the network, you can see a bunch of people, what they're doing here. These are smart brains in this space. You know, if you can afford it, the CEO tier gives you access to the VIP group. Super alerted. You're always super alerted. There's over 800 people in the group. They know how to make money. They're sharing projects all the time. Smart investors understand trends. I think AI is going to come along. Don't miss out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers.
Never be defeated.